Bit of a long way down.
Is there Drake down there?
I think that's into the actual city. This is just outskirts or a building roof. I don't know.
So
It's got a lot of stuff. So
Drake has his own scene.
this is some weird place. This is a weird multiversal Canada. Whole universe is just Canada.
I've got a question about, is the Weeknd allowed here as he's turned against Drake?
No.
What?
Who's gonna jump first?
1, 2, 3, not it. Who is it?
You said not it, so I think, and it is someone who doesn't jump first. Have fun. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that yet. Alright, what are we meant to do?
We're saving James.
Yeah, clearly, but
We're gonna swarm in. We're gonna swarm in, knock anyone out if necessary, and then take James.
that's not what Universe 15 is. I literally heard what Bonnie said, and it's completely different.
What is it then? I haven't been told anything about this.
Artificial light deactivated. Universe 15 is a dying universe near the end of its existence. And apparently, it's like darkness there, and we're hundreds of feet up, clearly, from the surface level of where James is. It's total chaos by the looks of it. And as you can tell from the darkness, we're not in a very nice area. The sun doesn't exist here. There's no clear thing. Everything's corrupted. The only thing we should be doing is considering putting someone on a bungee rope, slowly putting them down there to grab James and then go back up. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Alright, good. We're gonna need to do this in the way Barney said.
Is anyone else feeling this rattling? It's very slow, subtle shaking a little bit.
Well, clearly, the turn on the handbrake, Wolf. Whoa.
Okay, got it.
Rattling's gone now, but if the handbrake works.
I can't wait until we finish this so I can see Alice.
Not this again. Jay, I think you might need a move. You don't know where those hands have been at all.
Good call. I wonder if James found any checks now hot from down there.
It's Universe 15. Barney said no one was there. There's practically no one there because they're all dead. From what I can tell from Barney's explanation of the job, all we need to do is get someone on a bungee cord to go down there and get James, and someone to hold the cord and drag the person up with a signal. So I think Jay, right out of the bat, should be the one with the bungee cord.
What, pulling it up?
Yeah, he's strong
Yeah.
enough. But it just leaves the question of who actually has the capability of bringing James up. So, who's going to do it?
I will.
Not sure you'd be the best fit for it.
I'll be the perfect fit.
I'm really not sure about that because you've been doing nothing this whole time.
I've been doing loads of things. I've been thinking about Alice, strategizing ways to save my best friend and his only best friend.
Only? Have you not seen? Practically everyone in this room has a better friendship with James than you. All you did with him is create Best Bros Kitchen, then demand all of the money you got from it, and then the second he lost the money, you became strained with him until this happened. You're only there when it benefits you. That's your issue, Sans. Your big issue. Don't ever consider yourself someone's friend when you're only using them.
The only other best friend James ever had was my wife, my ex-wife, but then she left me and basically abandoned him.
What does that have to do with anything?
What I'm saying is James had two best friends, but that one betrayed him, and that was my ex-wife, who's turned out to be a gold digger.
Linda?
Yeah.
Linda divorced you because you literally threw her shoes into a hydraulic press. You think that's considered gold digging?
She took all my money.
What money? She
Sure.
only wanted half of some things. She wanted the house, her clothes, and half of the money, if that. She just wanted a quiet life. And meanwhile, you made it more complicated and got the tabloids involved. You're not a celebrity, and you've got a divorce case which doesn't matter into the tabloids.
That doesn't matter right now. Focus on the task at hand.
Yeah, I'm doing it. Look at me. I've got more arms than you to do it. It's gonna work out in the end.
Okay, I'll get the cord ready. Okay, I've got all of it. Who's going down then?
I'm gonna go.
Oh, okay, Angel.
Hey, why is Herbert with that? The evil James is down there. Let go of the cord for a second. I'm gonna do something.
Okay.
I'll signal to you when you can hold on to it again. No, tie it. Just tie it to something.
Okay, I've tied it to this pole that's by me. Oh.
What are you doing here? I didn't know this was a rescue mission for... Jay, throw something. Who are you guys?
Okay.
Jay, you're gonna have to pull as much as you can. I got shot.
Thanks. Come on.
I did it.
Thanks for saving me, you guys.
No issues. I just need the bandages. Bandages and some alcohol or something. I don't mind any of the fruity stuff. It can either be the fruity stuff or just the bland whiskey or something. Just something to make everything fine with this bloody bullet.
Okay, I've got some supplies here for you. Okay.
Thanks. What alcohol do we have?
We have vodka mixed with Prime.
Yeah, that works. What flavor of Prime?
It's the green bottles. I don't know what that is, so I don't follow it.
Lime? Yeah, that's alright.
And anyway, what were you thinking, Sans? It was meant to be my mission to save James, not yours. Or yours, Angel.
What did I do? I got shot and saved him.
It doesn't care. I was meant to be the hero because I'm his only best friend. Hold up. You're saying you're not my only best friend. Clearly, Jay and Angel are.
I literally bought James' new house after his money was taken. Do you not even know how his money was gone? He donated half of it to charity, and then the other half he was going to use to build a very good school. It got stolen. That money's...
I wonder who stole it.
Clearly not you, because you've been milling around in Australia. We found the guys. They were Chinese mob. I think... What's the name of the Chinese mob again?
What, the Triads?
Yeah, the Triads. Riverdale Triads stole his money, and then we chased them on a boat and everything. And I had to literally swing in like a pirate and cut one of their heads off. You ever seen a decapitation in real life? It's brutal. I got the boat sunk, the money's in the ocean, and I gave the last of my college fund to James, and he's got a new house. Granted, it's not that good, but with some amenity. But me and Jay have helped him with TLC and DIY and such. There's an attic bed. It took me 6 weeks to build that attic bed for him. And then it fell to the ground, so we just got him a double bed from IKEA and moved on. But that's not the point.
Who are you? Who are you?
Where to stop you?
You. What's your name? Wait. Who this girl here?
Stay away.
Is it? Are you Alice, who I serenaded with a few years ago? That's the song best I ever had to her.
You may try to beat Hate Drake, but I'm Diddy and I'm gonna stop you.
What?
Well, he's dead.
Good job. Good job. You just killed her. You just killed one of the biggest hip hop artists of all time.
Really don't care. He was a horrible man. Let's deal with Drake now.
You never stopped me. Started from the bottom now, we here.
You're still at the bottom, you piece of shit!
No, I'm at the top, cause I'm the most streamed artist on Spotify.
Not too much.
158 billion streams.
I've got a phone call. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Just ends there. Meet my Graham's foot, you dickhead.
I'll retire. I'll retire if you want me to.
Just
For the sake of my son, who I never see.
he isn't even your son.
Or my daughter who no one knows about.
I think I might have met her. Say hello to your son's real father.
This random guy.
Former richest man of all time. Wolf Jack.
Who the fuck is that?
But he formerly had a wealth of 800 quintillion... Not quintillion, I'm sorry, people. I may have underestimated it. 400 decitillion dollars. Not Zimbabwe dollars, which are worth like a penny. Wolf, hit him with everything you've got. You... Get him out of here.
I'm glad everyone's back, especially Alice.
Say, did any of you do anything nice between our missions? Oh, I had a nice whiskey after I got shot. Weird part about it is that there was a guy who looked kind of like you who did it. What? Yeah, there was someone who looked like you who did it. I'm not sure why he was in Universe 15 and what he was doing there. But he seemed very, very fishy.
Well, that's why I met a girl who's also from Universe 1 who's being saved by someone else.
What?
She looked a bit like Alex, but her name's Tiffany Hunt. Apparently a relative. She's very hot. And we had a lot.
Where have I heard the Hunt name before?
That was Alex's surname. She was a relative.
Other than that, where else have we heard that last name before, other than Alex?
I don't know.
I don't think that's okay.
Okay, why'd you take James here for?
I was saving him. It was a rescue mission.
Nah, he was meant to die. Revenge for what he did the last time we encountered.
What? Fighting you and winning?
Yes.
How was that considered a kidnappable offense?
Wasn't just going to kidnap, it was going to be murder. While he was knocked out. Oh yeah, I'd like you to meet my friends, the Deathmonger. Have I got the name right? What is it then? And this guy, I can't remember your name.
I am the Deathmonger, you idiot.
Oh yeah.
That's Wolf.
And this is Wolf. But I'm Wolf. No. I guess we're both wolves then. So what? Got anything to say, Deathmonger?
There's nothing important to do.
Except maybe kill these guys?
No, I've got something better. H, activate the metaspace portal and get us out of here for God's sake.
What was that all about?
I wouldn't be able to tell you even if I was written it out. But they were talking about metaspace. That's not going to be a good thing.
Angel, you going to mention about Herbert?
Herbert attacked me before I got shot, and I was saving James, and he attacked me. I think Jay had to throw like a gnome at him.
It was a rock. It was a very hot. It's a rock which had a lot of weight to it.
Makes sense. But why would there be a rock in the trunk of this thing?
Just in case something like that happens, I had it prepared.
This is like a basic car. It wouldn't have a truck. It wouldn't have a rock in the trunk.
I put it in there just in case something like that happened. Anyway, what?
I think
Herbert.
we might need to be careful about the metaspace thing they were talking about.
And what about Herbert?
We'll keep an eye on him as soon as he comes back. We'll make sure if he has any single sliver of suspiciousness about him, we're detaining him and throwing him overboard. So, I think the plan is we're gonna just head back to Universe 1 and figure out somewhere to live.
I want to see if Blue Sheep's alright in person.
He's fine. He's not in Blue Land, so he's gonna be fine.
What? It's not just that. That top baldy guy's an absolute. I hate him. I think he's gonna want to cause harm personally. Use his money.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I don't pay attention too much. I know there's like a nice area of land in the Midwest of America, you know? We can take that into account, Angel. Maybe. It could work. Yeah, it's a really big bit of land, by the way. I think they confiscated it from Kanye when Ye World got rejected planning permission. Almost 25 square miles of just free land we can use for just a nice little town. I think a little town would be nice. We've all lived in like Riverdale too long, and that's a giant city, like huge city. I think quiet town life would be better for us at the moment.
I think that'd be great for the lab as well, so it'd be more secretive.
I've figured out my own options with it. The Arctic base is good, but it's mainly a relay center for signals across the universe and sometimes the multiverse. Our issue is that there's no direct thing, because I can tell you what we're planning, but it's classified.
Hey, tell us then.
Huh?
Tell us then.
It's classified. That's why I told you it was classified.
Okay.
Hey, does anyone else feel a bit suspicious about that black dot in front of us?
What black dot?
You don't have to be that direct about that. I have no clue what's going on either. It's getting larger. Oh, wait, what?
What's happening?
We're in metaspace. This is not going to be good. Alright. Here are the basics about metaspace. Just so that you know not to panic, okay? Okay?
Alright.
1. Metaspace's properties are confusing, illogical, and basically impossible to any form of science. It's within the magic or undiscovered properties of science. It's it's more extreme than magic. It's completely unknown territory for any sort of mind-numbing hypotheses. Metaspace is a theory. Metaspace was originally thought of as a theory by a Polish scientist whose name has been classified since his death. But in 1884, he was building it was a weird ring, and he believed that metaspace was the key to finding heaven and hell, as he believed metaspace was a matter which could be created and transfigured into something possible to transport him to other, more beautiful dimensions. He thought going to the Christian equivalent of heaven was possible using whatever he thought metaspace was. The portal opened. and it was only open for a millisecond because of the amount of time. 1880s technology was horrible back then, of course, so there was no way that was going to work. But during that millisecond, he ran into it, and half of him was trapped in metaspace, and half of him wasn't. The ring was destroyed within the millisecond afterward, and when there were Polish investigators for that area, they had looked. He had been missing for like a month before they found him, and he was effectively half flesh, half liquid, which wasn't physically possible to exist in any form of human being. I think I'm rambling here, but the basic thing is he was just transmutated to a weird way. He didn't look human after it. The half of him which wasn't trapped in metaspace was effectively, he just not recognizable as a human corpse. That's the problem. Further scientists, after the metaspace became so confusing as a term, Albert Einstein himself had to literally get all of the world's greatest scientists around that point and geniuses, and concluded that metaspace was an evil science and needed to be banned from ever being researched. Laws went in state, and in 1954 the United Nations passed a law which made it illegal to research metaspace.
And have you been researching it?
My father was.
What, Rick?
Yes.
What?
It was known as the Sanchez theory when he figured it out. It's nothing and everything in a dimension of both uncalculatably large and uncalculatably small levels. This could either be a millimeter big or a trillion millimeters wide, or trillion something. That's the problem. Nobody knows what this is. This could be infinite. This is infinitely large and infinitely small at the same time, without truly knowing what it could be. Another issue with this is that if we went outside, we'd have practically impossible gravity. We'd be stuck exactly in place of our pose, and just slowly he moved forward. I think, Wolf, didn't you encounter something similar to this? I think you told me about that you were in some weird state of being after you saw someone who matched the description of the Deathmonger, and you said this was like it. Right?
Yeah, I think this was it.
I can't explain this. This is just... The Sanchez theory says that this is both infinitely small and big, and everything and nothing at the same time. Right now, this car is the only thing we can truly know for certain exists, with the people inside and everything in it. Because we could either be near Pittsburgh in the United States, or nothing at all, because this is just an infinite amount of confusion and nothing. What I know is that scientists who worked around the band across the ones in universes where it wasn't banned, it figured out it was a useful but very ineffective, inefficient, and really, really dangerous method of traveling across time, dimensions, multiverses, and space.